Today we're looking at repaying a home loan. These questions, there is no new rules, there's no tables actually. This is the first exercise in a while we haven't had a table yet to look at. But there is going to be graphs. But you guys are awesome at reading graphs, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue. The graphs are going to be quite detailed. So here's an example of a home loan graph. There's a lot of information we can get from these. For example, you could tell me how much the original home loan was by finding where you hit the y-axis. We can see when he or she finishes paying it off. This is fortnightly repayments, so if I wanted to work out when it was paid off, so that would be what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 65 fortnights. I could then convert that back to years. The questions are very much common sense. Some of them include things like what's your stamp duty, so they might have to calculate a percentage of what the loan is to calculate your stamp duty, and a lot of them are just straight reading information off the graph. So for example, if this one was the question, how many years is it taking to pay off this home loan? So we can see it's 65 fortnights. How many can convert 65 fortnights into a number of years? Anyone know how to do that? Okay, so we've got 65 fortnights.
There's 26 fortnights.
Okay, there is 26 in a year. So if I started by doing 65 divided by 26, what's that give me?
2.5.
Okay, and that's quite a nice answer. So I've got 2.5 years. So you're going to need to know how many years, how many weeks, fortnights, and months in a year. Now looking back at this table here, if you chose instead of paying fortnightly to pay monthly, starting at the same point, okay, so can we see that it's not paid off until, what do we reckon? Do you reckon 36 months? Okay, looking at that, it's not quite the end of 35, so I'd say about 36 months. 36 months is how long? 3 years. So that was a lot easier to convert for that one. So we can see that paying it off fortnightly, it took less time to pay the loan off than it did paying it monthly. Okay, because there's going to be more payments in a year and you're going to cut your interest down faster. Really, these questions are a lot of common sense. I reckon you probably could just get started. There are 7 questions. You're only going to do the odd ones, okay? We're only going to look at the odd questions.